Yanqing Node News. The future frequency.
All right, let's just get right into it. If you're an engineer, especially one in a marketing department, you've probably felt it, that low-grade hum of anxiety that AI is about to flip the whole board game over. Well, get ready, because we're not just talking about surviving what some are calling the AI SEO apocalypse. No, we're handing you the 90-day battle plan to actually win.
Welcome to Watch Yanqing Node News. We're skipping the fluff.
So let me ask you the one question that should be keeping you up at night. Is your product completely invisible to AI? Seriously, because if someone asks ChatGPT or Perplexity for the best tool in your space, and your name isn't in that answer, you don't just have a marketing problem, you have an existence problem. You're basically a digital ghost. Okay, let's get to your mission briefing. We are about to crack open the master plan for this new world. It's called GEO. Think of this as your top secret dossier for making damn sure the AIs know who you are. So what on earth is GEO? It stands for Generative Engine Optimization. The whole point is to make your content so ridiculously clear and useful that AI models can't help but find you, understand you, and, this is the most important part, cite you as a source. For all my fellow engineers out there, here's the formula. GEO is everything you already know about classic SEO, but with a new layer on top. RAG optimization. That's retrieval augmented generation. It's just a fancy way of saying you're making it super easy for an AI to grab specific facts from your site to back up its answers. You're not just a web page anymore. You're a source of truth.
And this right here, this is the massive mental shift. For years, we've all been chasing these short, robotic keywords like project management software. Forget that. In the world of GPO, you're optimizing for real, messy, human questions. You're targeting these long, conversational, super specific queries. The game isn't about ranking for a keyword anymore. It's about becoming the undisputed answer to a complicated question.
Which leads us to the first 30 days of this plan. I like to call it the foundation frenzy. And yes, it is an absolutely brutal, all-hands-on-deck sprint. This is where you learn to stop worrying and just embrace the audit because, trust me, you're going to be doing a lot of them. Week 1 is, well, it's just a caffeine-fueled blur. You're setting up your analytics, you're running the mother of all technical audits, you're firing off dozens of queries at every AI you can find to see who they're citing, and you're building these detailed scorecards on your competition. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon crammed into 7 days with no water stations. And right when you think you can catch your breath, week 2 drops this beautiful little to-do list on your desk. This is the deep technical boot camp. We're talking compressing images, minifying code, optimizing database queries, and implementing every flavor of JSLLD schema imaginable. And check out that last one, creating an lmzs.txt file. Yep, a special file just for the AI crawlers. This is where things get really fun and really, really specific. Okay, so you survived the 30-day frenzy. Your technical foundation is now as solid as a rock. It's time to graduate from basic training and get into advanced tactics. This is where we start building the actual stuff that's going to win you this war. This content matrix becomes your strategic blueprint. It's simple, really. You map every single piece of content to a specific user intent. Is somebody just learning? You give them the definitive guide. Are they comparing their options? You build a no-nonsense comparative review. Are they ready to buy? You make sure your pricing page is perfect. Every question has a purpose, and every page you build needs to be engineered to meet that purpose. And then you scale it with just, a light bit of programmatic GEO. See? Easy. Just a simple little nested for loop, and bam, you've generated hundreds of hyper-targeted pages for every city and product combo you can think of. Totally simple, right? Of course not. But the point is, if you're smart, this is how you create high-quality, targeted content at a massive scale. Now for the dose of reality. After all that work, you are not done. Not even close. Because GEO isn't some 90-day project you can just check off a list. This is a lifestyle change. It's a fundamental shift in how you think and operate. This quote really says it all. GEO isn't a set it and forget it thing. It's an ongoing game. The algorithms at Google, OpenAI, you name it, they are changing constantly. They're getting smarter, their priorities are shifting. What works like a charm today might be completely useless 6 months from now. And this game is going to evolve in clear stages. Right now, for the next year or so, it's all about citability, making your data easy for AIs to reference.
But the long-term play, what some are calling GEO 2.0, is all about EAT. That's experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. The game will move way beyond technical hacks to proving that you are a genuinely valuable, authentic source of information.
And that brings us to the final, most important section, the punchline. After all this insanity, the audits, the code, the endless content, was any of it actually worth it? What's the ROI? Let's look at the hard numbers. First up, AI citation rate. This is how often an AI actually mentions you when asked a relevant question. You can go from a baseline of maybe 10%, which is basically invisible, to a 90-day target of 50%. You go from invisible to inescapable. That is a massive, massive leap. So what does being inescapable get you? Real human beings visiting your website. We're talking about a projected increase in organic traffic of 100 to 200%. You don't just become a source for the AI, you become the destination for its users. And finally, here it is. The number your boss and your boss's boss actually cares about. A projected annual ROI of 226%. No, that is not a typo. The data shows that the investment in this 90-day plan pays for itself in less than 4 months, and then just keeps on delivering. So there you have it, the full 90-day plan. From the absolute frenzy of building a foundation to a long-term, sustainable strategy. You've seen the tech, you've seen the content plays, and you've seen the frankly staggering ROI. This isn't some far-off future. It's the new reality of how the internet works. So the only real question left is this. You've seen the battle plan. Is your team ready for the war?